These niggas refuse to give my receiver a breakout, man.
Today, from NRG Stadium in Houston, Texas, it's Week 14 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Deshaun Watson and the Houston Texans taking on Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Baltimore Ravens and the Houston Texans. Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Out comes Deshaun Watson, ready to captain the ship here for this Houston offense.
You enjoyed watching that game tape, didn't you?
Yeah,
Last week's game.
It was good. 4 touchdowns, 1 pick.
Now, you were a little upset about the pick. I didn't know if you would play him this week or not if you were the head coach.
Hey, they got the win.
They got the win, so you're going to give him another chance?
Give him another shot.
All right, I think the ratio's pretty good. He'll try and eliminate the interception, but he wants to keep that hot streak going, throwing touchdown passes.
They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. And he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Escaping the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Partner, it's often the man coverage is easier for a quarterback to run against. You get your receivers going downfield. Those guys are staying with them, and oftentimes they have their back to the quarterback, which opens up a lot of space and room, and they don't even know that he's taken off with it. What a big-time pickup on that play.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35.
By the Ravens. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 35.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Jackson. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
On 3rd down, Jackson. He's got his tight end fan, and he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. Eluding the pressure right. He'll run it. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Jackson. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown.
Number 87.
A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Ravens have taken the early lead. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
And a pause in the action because the booth, they see something that they want to take another peek at to find out.
The kicker on for the extra point.
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count.
Ravens 7.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Now a hit and a loose football.
Fumble on the play. Recovered by the kicking team.
As that ball got away from him and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
Number 26.
A great play there. Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. They started on the ground with Eckler. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
30, Austin Eckler.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 17 carries, 71 yards.
They've won 2 straight games, and they've done it with the running game as the focal point of their offense. So in this contest, I don't think about doing anything else. I continue to ride the hot hand that I've established and lead with the runners.
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. You know darn well both of these teams reviewed the film and saw that this defense had 5 sacks last week. They got to keep their QB upright.
And they're going to try their best to do exactly that. But they're facing a team where getting to the quarterback is a mindset. It's a mantra for them. And they play a game within the game. And you know what it is? Let's race to the quarterback and see who gets there first. That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
It takes a touchdown-saving tackle to bring him down as he goes 32 yards on the return. And the Ravens set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. They go play action with Jackson. And this is caught at the 8. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Don't worry about it, baby.
And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. His second TD of the game and 16th on the season as the Ravens push further out in front. Now, first quarter, and this lead is already getting into dangerous territory. They better be careful on the other sideline.
Yeah, it feels a little bit more like a basketball game where one team is pressing and that team can't get the ball over half court. I mean, it is stealing it and scoring it, layups, the whole deal. That's what it feels like right now. They are all over it.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Now comes a Houston offense as they get set to take over here. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Complete to
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders.
Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
(21-0) our score after 1.
Ravens 21, Texans nothing.
Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That time they pick up a 24 yards on the keeper. First down.
First down, Baltimore.
Jackson now. Flush to his right. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. He'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. And this one is incomplete.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Personally, I think they've got to go somewhere else with the football. They've got to bracket it out there in double coverage. Makes it hard to fit it in time after time.
It would have had to have been an absolutely perfect pass and not good enough. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep. And this is caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Jackson's going to keep it. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
From the gun, it's Jackson, and that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spent too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. It's the correct call.
2nd and goal.
2nd down and goal. Jackson, and that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal. To throw is Jackson. And this
That's
is going to
PI,
be
bro.
good positioning, and it's picked off. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
An ideal beginning of the drive there is they'll get 20 and a 1st down. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd and 9, Watson escaping the pressure right. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job. They're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. And this will pin them nicely inside the 20 as it's out of bounds at about the 14-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Second and 10. Here's Jackson again, eluding the pressure right. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 34-yard line.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
Looking left side, and it's complete. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
First down, Ravens.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Flush to his right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore.
87.
From 10 yards out. And the Ravens will extend their lead. He's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Extra point right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taking it about the 1. And able to get this out to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
And now out comes Houston. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. From the gun, here's Watson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Faking the give, now Watson. Looking deep downfield. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or 2 shy of midfield.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off down at the 10. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. After the interception, here's Watson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Covered by Patrick Queen.
Throwing again is Watson. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. On first down, it's Watson. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds, it looks like right at the 50. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd.
From the 50, it's Watson. He dumps it to Eckler underneath. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Watson on first down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And now Watson throws another interception. Picked off at the 14. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we have reached halftime. You want the 3rd quarter already? No problem. Let's do it.
28. Texans nothing.
The Ravens ready to receive it. And they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. Taking it about the 1. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Ravens heading out on offense as we look at the playoff picture in the AFC. What we do know, Charles, they will be in the playoffs. They currently sit at pole position #1, but nothing's set in stone right now. They still have to earn that top spot.
And it makes me reflect back to preseason when you and I do our tours of camps. The prevailing message in each and every one of them was what? Win the division.
Win the division.
Win the division. You know you're in the playoffs. It means something. It means a home game.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
Jackson on the keeper.
We talk a lot about setting the tone to start the game. Well, you want to start the tone right in the third quarter as well, and nearly lost a football there in their first drive.
And sometimes we overdo it when we talk about halftime adjustments and what teams are going to do.
And for the third time, Jackson going to be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the third quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
At the 25-yard line.
Here's Watson. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
Third down.
Watson on third down. Fine work by the Baltimore defense to help bring up fourth down. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit third quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag? You just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
Their own 34-yard line.
Baltimore about ready to go on offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. 2nd and 10. Thanks for tagging along with us here from Houston, Texas. Throwing again. Jackson. Flushed out right. On the run. He'll let this go deep. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll take this all the way down to the 15-yard line. A big play that time for the Ravens. 51 yards. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. And that is caught. But he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge. Incomplete.
Offense.
Well, as a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown.
Number 87.
A 20-yard touchdown, and the Ravens add on.
And this is obviously quite a performance, and most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead will swell by 1 more. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. taking it about the 1. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Houston set to take over. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up.
Yeah.
Let's get...
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him.
Watson sacked.
And here the pressure from the outside linebacking spot.
And normally when that happens and they're able to get home, that means the other guys on his team helped him out a lot. That they occupied people to allow it to be no less than a one-on-one situation.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. And that sack certainly just strengthening his candidacy for Defensive Player of the Year. You think he's got that one in the bag yet?
I'm not willing to vote quite yet just because I want to wait until the season's over. But he is really tracking towards it. Just look at all the great plays we've seen from him throughout the season. Strength plays that you referenced there, as well as agility plays. They just have not found a way to block him consistently.
Not a great start to this drive. You had the sack, now the false start.
I mean, it doesn't take much to either read lips or just imagine what the head coach is saying right now. Get your head in the game, guys. Let's go.
Going to throw right side here, complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Running on first down, Eckler. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, Watson. That's into the hands of Eckler. No yardage to speak of whatsoever.
Y'all niggas sounding like a real NBA team on that.
Defensively to make sure everyone was accounted for, because ordinarily you pick up the guys downfield and sometimes you forget about the running back. In this case, they did not and dropped him for no gain.
Escaping the pressure right. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. The Texans send the punter out as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Taking it about the 16. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 33 yards that time. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And he'll give it here to his running back. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And down to the 27-yard line. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
Eluding the pressure right. Going for it all. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. He was trying to find Noah Fant, the tight end. And it's third down. Here's Jackson. Looking for the end zone. And that will be incomplete.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And this offense continues to pour it on as that lead just swells and swells. Look, this has been dominance in all 3 phases, offense, defense, and special teams.
So don't we have to give a lot of credit, not just to what we've seen today, but the preparation in advance, coaching staff, commitment by the players to the game plan, and being ready to go in this one? You're exactly right. Clean sweep. And, boy, they're going to celebrate this one after it's over.
And on the other side, this is the game film you just flush and never go back and review. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Their own 27-yard line.
Out now comes the Houston offense as you take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. And I tell you, 4 weeks still to go, and everything is wide open, and it's fun.
And I know we always talk about, well, if the playoffs were to begin today, and then we kind of go, okay, but they're not. Let's see how it plays out. Wouldn't it be fun to play with this playoff lineup right now? Because to me, just about anyone can win this.
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Now a man open down the middle of the field. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You tackle him open.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Flush to his right. Throws right side, and that's complete. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Got a man. It's caught for a Ravens touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens turn that interception into a touchdown. So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down. A shotgun snap for Watson. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Walks 7 yards, the pickup there.
Number 82.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Yeah, interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Watson looks to throw again. He'll get this to Eckler. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. 1st down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
3rd and long. It's Watson. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. And he is going to have a Texans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st and 10, Watson. Now a leaping catch. He's got it. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Nick Bosa in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. And now here is another interception. Picked off with great anticipation. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. 26 big yards on that one. It's another 1st down.
26 yards. 1st down, Ravens.
They go play action here on 1st down. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold him for a short gain when he took off running.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
Bro. Man, I just witnessed some funny shit, bro. Them niggas that made my day, dog. Um, Jay Kyron and Goody and all them was on the 2K, nigga. I'm guessing they was getting their teeth kicked in, nigga. I'm in the party. Them niggas started going hard. No, niggas is heated. No. Jay Kyron, Goody, Tim, and Jubrasi. They all on 2K in the wreck. Getting their teeth kicked in, you dig? Think you jig it on the mic like, bro, you niggas basketball IQ is trash, bro. I got a 6'8" nigga on me. Nigga feed me in the post. All you niggas is trash. You dig? You just going hard. Him and Drew Bryson are getting into it. Them niggas still arguing in the party, dog. Yeah, I'm joked out, nigga. That nigga Kyrie hit that. Well, same time tomorrow. Dog. I'm just listening like, damn, nigga, this is exactly how we be. Nigga, like, nah, them niggas heated though. Nigga, I've been escalated over there, nigga. Nigga said that, dog, what is y'all doing wasting my time? You niggas want to get high and get on the game, nigga? Go watch Peter Griffin or something. Like, niggas want to get on here and rip out their badges. We getting our teeth kicked in. Like, hey. Niggas drove. That 2K get toxic, for nigga. From what it sound like, niggas was just hitting them with the high pick and roll, kicking their teeth in, you dig? And niggas ain't know what to do. That's they was trying, it wouldn't work. It would work. And niggas ain't got no pick dodge and none of that, you feel me? So niggas brick wall of them niggas stepping back, hitting the cheese, you dig? And niggas getting drove. Ah, it's too funny. Cause Jay ain't say nothing the whole time I was in there. That nigga got on the mic at the end of that bit like, bro, what is we doing? Why is y'all wasting my time? Like, dang. That nigga was tripping. Tidbit that, yeah, that's it for the day, fellas. Oh, I want to see if they gonna hop on that bit tomorrow, nigga. I gotta be in there. Yeah, James Bryce should probably be done with that bit. It is, dog.